What's up guys, George, you're watching Bench GT, and today we are talking about the market for accessories, for parts, for anything you might need. And we're going to talk about certain places, certain things, different things you can get, just in general. Mostly we're going to talk about the websites that you can find all this stuff in. As you guys know, Jake and I, we like to do some overlanding, some camping, some adventures of any sort all around with our vehicles. To do certain things you need gear or equipment. So with that said, there's different places you can get your equipment, and sometimes it's a little more expensive than others. For example, if we wanted to get something camp related, we have a Tysons around here which has all sorts of stuff. We can get camping gear as well, and some of the stuff can be a little more pricier than others. We have a Shields where we're at, and once again, a bunch of stuff. You can get tents, you can get silverware, whatever you need to get from them. Sometimes their prices are a little more pricier than other places. First place I'm going to talk about, Amazon. Everybody by now should know what Amazon is, how to use it, what to get. Amazon has a bunch of stuff, including that you can buy a lot of camping stuff. When we did our trip down to Moab, we purchased some things from Amazon there that we knew we were gonna need, like our camping table, camping tent. A lot of the stuff I bought off of Amazon. Sometimes you can find some really good deals. Sometimes you can even find items you never thought existed. The nice thing about Amazon is you can buy new stuff for cheaper than you can find in most stores, which is why Amazon's always a nice and good choice to have. Another thing I want to talk about is eBay. eBay is still around, still relevant. You can get multiple things there. The good thing about eBay is you can buy new stuff. You could also get stuff you never knew existed or was even a thought you had. You can also get some refurbished stuff, so things that got returned, got fixed, and now it's back on the market for less price. You can get it cheaper now. I know that eBay used to sell used stuff. People themselves put up stuff for sale, and you can still find that stuff, which is good because if you want to save money, it's always fine and okay, if you're okay with it, to buy used stuff. Now, talking about used stuff, we're going to talk about Facebook. Facebook has really jumped up a lot. Back then, Facebook was just a social media for messaging, gathering, posts, you guys know. But nowadays, personally me, I mostly get on Facebook now for the marketplace. Marketplace is really nice when it comes to buying used stuff, or if you're lucky, you could even get some new stuff that people have never used. For example, I was on the Facebook marketplace the other day. Somebody was selling a ladder for the Renegade that is sold by Valkyrie. Valkyrie has it on their website for right at $300. This person was selling it brand new. They sold the Renegade, didn't need the ladder anymore, sold it for $100. Unfortunately for me, somebody got it before I could. But things like that can happen. You can buy brand new stuff, you can get used stuff for way less than full price. I personally found something I could use for my Renegade to kind of switch out my bumper. My lower half of the bumper got bottomed out when I was down in Utah, and somebody's selling the exact same thing I need with the bezel I put on for $100. And to me, that sounds like a pretty good deal. They're not too far away. I might make the effort to go get it. And it's little things like that that make the marketplace really nice to find stuff that you need, either for your vehicle or for camping, or for whatever it is you need or want. There are some fortunate and unfortunate things about the Facebook marketplace. Sometimes you get scammers, sometimes some items can be sold far away. I know somebody that said they drove 8 hours round trip for an item they wanted, but in the long run it was gonna save them $1,000. People were willing to make that drive for that effort. That's the nice thing about Facebook marketplace, is that you can find stuff in your state, outside your state, anywhere you wanna go. If somebody's selling a good deal, make that effort to get it. Last thing I want to touch up on is Craigslist. Craigslist is still a thing. It's not as big as what Facebook Marketplace is now. I do believe Facebook Marketplace kind of took over what Craigslist used to be. But back in the day, Craigslist used to be the hot item where you can buy used stuff, and it still works today. And there's other websites out there that I did not mention that sells used stuff in your area. But fortunately, Facebook Marketplace is probably the #1 place you can find all this stuff. Going back to Craigslist, you can still look up items, you can still get lucky and find something there. You just gotta have to put the effort and time to look for it for any reason. Now that's pretty much the gist of the video, guys. I just wanted to go on, talk to you guys about this stuff, see what you guys think. I've gotten a lot of stuff off of Amazon. Amazon's usually my go-to, sometimes eBay, because you can find stuff on there you can't find on Amazon. Facebook Marketplace is also really nice for me, or if I'm lucky, I can actually buy something from someone else that sold their car or unfortunately had an accident and now they're parting out their cars. People post their wrecked vehicles and say, parting out my car, take whatever you need. Another nice thing about that. One thing I didn't touch on was Walmart, but we're not gonna get into Walmart today. That can be its own video. Walmart's a little unique. As far as that goes, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys found this video interesting. If you guys are interested in seeing any other videos, leave comments. We would love to know what you guys want to see. We'll look into it and hopefully we can make it work. Thank you for supporting the channel. This is George. You're watching Adventure GT. I'm out.